This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Okay, now I'm nervous.
You nervous?
I wish I could drink that.
You can shimmer down.
I'm just gonna smell it. That's what we're gonna do. Oh my God. I might take a sip of it. I might.
Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Andrew G, and welcome back to another episode of The Public Affair. I took a 2-week break. You know, I told myself in the beginning of the year that when I need to take time off, I'm going to, and it felt nice. I reset. I pressed reset like a Super Nintendo. It was great. You got to. You know what I mean? Get your mind right back. But I was excited to be back here, and I'm super excited that you came on this morning because, you know, it's Super Bowl Sunday. The big game is on today, and we're going to talk a little bit about it in a second. I have a lot of questions for you. No, but listen, my very special guest is here today, Daniel Galindo, and I'm super excited to get into it with him. Now, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate when you guys tune in every single week, and of course, to Mason for producing this episode of The Public Affair on Rogue Media Network. So thank you guys so much. Now, before we continue, I'm just going to give a shout out to just a few of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is, of course, brought to us by David Santabanez with Linear Real Estate. He's the #1 sales agent in his office. That's why he's going to help you buy a home, sell your property. If you guys don't know how to buy a house, you don't know what the process enthralls, my boy David Santabanez is going to make sure that he walks through the process step by step. He's going to make sure that he gets you approved and into the home that you have been wanting for you and or your family. He is definitely the GOAT. He's so easy to work with. He's easy to talk to. His attention to detail is just unrivaled, and he's definitely one of the greatest realtors out here in Waco, and that's why he's the #1 sales agent since he's been doing it, and at least sponsoring this podcast for at least 6 years. That says something about him, okay? David Santabanez, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to Anika Armstrong with Armstrong's Bayou Cafe, serving the most authentic Creole and Cajun cuisine with a wide selection of signature crab cakes, pasta, seafood, and more. My favorite is absolutely any pasta that you can get there. I am a seafood hoe. I love putting crawfish and you know, shrimps in my pasta. It's so good. And if you guys aren't into that, they have chicken. You can do that too. Okay, the blackened chicken. I'm not gonna hold the blackened chicken. The blackened chicken be going hard too. Her popular choices, of course, are like the baked potato, loaded seafood potato, and much more. You guys have got to go check them out at Union Hall. Ask for catering as well, and follow Armstrong's Bayou food truck on social media. See when they might be pulling up near you. Anika Armstrong, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to my boy Manny Guerrero with Blue Star RV Services. He's a mobile RV tech who can fix all RVs, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and so much more. He deals with the warranty company, so you guys don't have to deal with that. Just pay him a small service fee. Him and his team are going to pull up on you no matter where you are and get your RV and or food truck working back to 100% capacity because we're hungry. Me and Daniel are so tired of saying, the fryers are broken. We can't do this. We're hungry, right, bro? Yeah. We want to eat. We're hungry. We were drinking the Buchanans today. Hello. Okay, Blue Star RV Services. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, before we continue, I want to thank Jeff Davis, a Texas car plug at University Mazda Kia, him up to get the best deal on a brand new or pre-owned vehicle. Listen, no credit, bad credit, the credit's not crediting, whatever the case with the credit is, whatever the case with the finances is, my boy David's going to jump through my boy Jeff is going to jump through every single hoop and flame to make sure that you are approved and rolling off the lot. Jeff Davis is definitely the best at what he does. Thank you so much for all you do for me in the show, bro. Make sure you guys hit him up, text him, call him, whatever, and get into your new ride today. All right, guys. Like I said, I've been super excited to have this next guest onto the show. He's left me on red. No, yes, he did. He didn't answer my messages for like 2 months. So I just thought he was like flexing on me, right? That's what happens. Like, I'm not Angie G. No, and then I got in contact with another person earlier this week, Rudy Ray, who they so happen to work in the same establishment. Shout out to Fade Masters Barbershop. Yeah. And I said, tell Daniel Galindo I've been DMing him and now I feel like a whore. But I'm super excited. He called me back. He is an up and coming, renowned barber, highly sought after, and definitely getting ready to do his thing full time. And he's a good time. We talked on the phone. He brought the Buchanans. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I said, Daniel, what are you trying to do? You guys, please welcome my very special guest, the barber out of Fade Masters, and a barber that you definitely want to get in touch with. My boy Daniel Galindo is here. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Thank you for coming. I thought you were just like,
bullshit.
No, not bullshitting. I don't think you were bullshitting. I just thought, maybe you were. A lot of people are scared to come on the show.
Yeah.
Can I poke at Rudy Ray for a sec?
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
No, he did. Yeah. Like 2 years ago, we booked him and then he didn't come and he went on another show.
Oh,
no, and I love the other show too. I did, and I love her, but we finally got back in touch. I said, I'm going to fucking.
Come on, Rudy.
No,
come.
Tell him it's not that bad. Yeah. No, I really like him. Yeah. I really do. And I poked fun at him.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, bro, you know why you didn't come on the show. Shut up. You got scared.
You got nervous. You got stage fright.
Well, Okay, this is no dig on Rudy, but this is just for anybody. I think sometimes the public affair is too real for its own good.
Okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I love talking about people's past and getting to know them and what
Mhm.
makes them into who they
Okay.
are today.
Yeah.
And you can ask me whatever you want, I'm gonna answer
Yeah.
it. And I have to remember everybody's not like that. And some
Yeah.
people don't want to revisit certain things.
Thanks. Yeah.
And so
Okay.
there's a lot of times where behind the scenes they'll text me afterwards and be like, "Can we cut this out? Can we cut this out?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
That's like our worst nightmare,
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that's why he didn't come on, but that's the reason why a lot of people
They
aren't
don't come
on.
on with you. Yeah.
You've seen and who you haven't seen. Daniel, thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Today's Super Bowl Sunday. The big game is on.
Mhm.
And I know one of your reservations was, oh my God, you want to record on Super Bowl Sunday? I was like, we'll do it first thing in the morning. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Mhm.
But okay, which halftime show are you watching?
Bad Bunnies. I gotta watch Bad Bunnies.
Right?
Yeah.
Can I tell you how un-American I feel this week?
I know, right? On
As
the
a-
most American game in the
Yeah, do you know what I mean? As a Puerto Rican, how people have made me feel so un-American. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is some bullshit, bitch. Like, it's so crazy. No shade on the
Yeah.
other show, but I
I
was like, the
know.
best y'all could do was Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It was like, that was
Last time I seen him was in Joe Dirt.
okay. You have to go look for that. No shade on Kid Rock, but I'm just saying, like, that was the best turning point USA could do. I was like, come on, guys, stop it.
Could have went with a country singer, Luke Combs or something.
Something
Working
like that,
with-
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? But no, I think I'm not making this show political, Daniel.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
know.
But I love how everybody's like, they're calling it the all-American halftime show.
Mhm.
Turning point is, and I'm just like, but what's not American about Bad Bunny? Like, we're Puerto Rican, we're
Yeah.
American, bitch. Like, I don't understand.
Just because he speaks Spanish or what?
I guess I don't know. The whole I'm not gonna lie. The conversation behind it is actually really annoying. I can't
Yeah.
believe we're actually having this conversation. Like, this is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, listen. Okay, you grew up in the South.
Really?
You're
Actually.
oh, hello. Okay, correct me.
I was raised in East Waco.
Okay.
I stayed in Stella Maxis. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, the Stella Maxis.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was raised in Stella Maxis.
Okay.
We was moving around a lot.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
man, I went from Stella Maxis to freaking Parkside.
Uh-huh.
Then we moved out of town with my grandma. Came
Yeah.
Back. That's when we came to the South.
Okay,
yeah,
got you.
yeah. But like my main family, like my mom and them, they're all from the South.
Sure. What was life for you like growing up? I mean, those are some pretty rough spots to be growing up in, from what I understand. And so,
You know how it is. You
Sure.
know, only couple Mexicans on the block. You know, you gotta fight your days. You know?
Yeah.
You know, you make your friends as you go by. And,
Mhm.
You know, they start to realize we all go through the same struggles. So,
sure.
And they start showing me love.
How do you feel about the way East Waco is growing as a community now? I mean, compared to when you were growing up.
Man, it looks amazing now. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like you could just walk right across the street right now. You know, it's like, where does this come from?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. Like
Mhm.
they're changing it around. You know, the economy is not getting bad no more. You know, you don't really hear East Waco is bad. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're receptive to the change.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
good. It's a good cause. You know.
Oh, well, I know a lot of people are like in the middle and on the fence about it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some people miss that
Yeah.
sense of community they
Mhm.
grew up in, and now they
Yeah.
feel like it's being changed.
Change.
Yeah.
But it's change is always it could be for the better. You
Yeah,
know,
bro.
and no matter what.
Well, and then you're a dad now too.
Yeah.
And so you're raising kids in the community and you want them to
Yeah.
be safe.
Like, man, my kids are like night and day from what I
For real?
raised. Yeah, like,
Wait, are they goody two shoes?
yeah, like
Yeah.
man, they don't. Yeah, my son 9 years old. Like man, he'd have been like, Dad, you really did that at 9 years old?
Sure.
It's just like night and day.
You know what? That's so funny that you bring that up, because I wanted to ask you, when you think about you being 9 and growing up like in the vicinities of like Stella Maxi and Parkside Apartments, and now you have your own 9-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
you're comparing them to be night and day. What were there ever some things that you did back in the day where you were scared, like, oh my God, my kid's gonna like do this? And
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Like, so what memory can you think of? That was probably like the
Oh,
worst
man.
shit you did.
My mom's gonna be bad. but I
No,
would
it's okay,
say-
Mom. We're good. Yeah, this-
One day, I pinched my stepdad's little weed sack,
Oh.
and I took a weed to school. I was like, yeah, 3rd grade. So
Jesus
basically-
Christ, 3rd grade? What's wrong with
Yeah.
you? Wait, did you guys smoke it?
I tried to.
Oh, y'all didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, me and my homeboy tried to, you know.
Yeah.
And then like thinking back at it, like, what the fuck? Like, what you say, you know? But hey, I guess, you know, life life is how it is.
I've never, that's actually really funny.
Yeah.
But so you don't think your kids, I mean, surely they're exposed to those types of conversations in school now, right?
Yeah, they probably are. But they don't see, like, they don't know what weed is. They don't know what this is. They probably say it's cigarettes. Like,
yeah,
like
sure,
a cigarette.
Sure.
So I'm gonna leave it like that. Hey, already they smoking cigarettes over there. Yeah.
No, got you. Well, and then I feel like too, like smoking weed right now compared to like when we were younger. I mean, we're not too different in age, but like I feel like back in the day it was a lot more tabooed.
Yeah.
And parents were more discreet about it.
Yeah.
And now they just kind of just do it outside.
Yeah, like, man, yeah, like, cause smoking weed back then, like, damn, like, you smoking crack, like,
but now there's like worse shit, like fentanyl, and they're lacing things. I'm like, what? So, but like, I'm surely you like to indulge, and there's nothing wrong with that. And so, do you try to be discreet too, or is that just something you kind of
like I don't smoke no more.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I stopped smoking since.
I don't mean to assume that. My bad.
It's been like 13 years since I smoked.
I'm not gonna lie. I asked somebody how much weed cost the other day because I just was curious.
Man,
I've never bought weed or
smoke.
It is. Yeah. It is. I asked them how much the clumps were. Like come in the bags. They're called nuggets. I call them clumps. And they laughed at me. I was like, I'm just curious. I don't want to. But like,
type person. Let me buy 2 weeks.
Yeah, I always wondered. Yeah, I always wondered like, is that a good like birthday present for somebody who does smoke weed? Yeah. Like, can you buy? But then somebody was telling me the whole down low, Daniel. Like, you don't buy other people weed. They buy their own weed.
Yeah. They got their preference.
Their preference, and they're scared you might lace it. Like, I'm gonna lace weed. Like, like, what am I gonna lace weed with? But I always just wondered if that was like a good present to buy somebody that smokes regularly.
I mean, if you got if you know a good little somebody. But I think the best you could do if you bomb like a box of Rillos or something like that, or find out what they smoke weed in, like if they smoke it in a bong or they smoke it with papers. Or
the Rillos are the ones that you roll it up in. Right? Don't make fun of me, okay?
You could just probably buy a box of those and give them to them, like, hey, what flavor you like, and then bomb a whole box.
I'm gonna jot that down in my notes. No, because I just was curious.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's what I do to my family members. Hey, I'm gonna
buy you some Rillos.
Rillos.
Do you like the pineapple? Shout out to the pineapple Buchanans, by the way. Hello. 10 in the morning, he does not care. Listen, I know your sister.
You know my sister?
I think she pulled up here. Her husband is Mike, right?
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah. That was such a fun episode. That was such a fun episode.
He's crazy.
He's so crazy. And I don't think he was prepared for this show. It was so much fun. I think there was a moment in the show, Daniel, where it kind of clicked on him like, oh, this is what we're doing. You know what I mean? And he was like, bro, you're fucking crazy. And I was like, duh, bitch. And I think I was drinking on that one. Okay, listen. You're doing your thing as a barber right now. Shout out to Fade Master. Shout out to Carlos Canales. He was on this show years ago.
Yeah, oh boy.
Yeah, he's so great, and I love the team that he's built.
Oh yeah, we got it.
You guys got
a crazy team.
Y'all got some all stars over there. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And Rudy Ray's amongst the ranks.
Yeah.
I just like picking on him. I'm sorry, but I also didn't know too. You told me that you're cousins with Daniel and David Sanchez.
Yeah, those are my cousins.
Me and Daniel have a long running joke about being together, but we're not.
Are y'all together?
No, we're not. But everybody wants us to be. I think he wants to get with this. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not gonna lie?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think Daniel definitely wants to get with this. And if he does,
look out, cuz.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Can you imagine? Wouldn't that be fun to be brought to the family functions and right? Like, oh shit, Andrew G's here, bitch. It's gonna be
family is crazy.
I know y'all's family is crazy. Yo, y'all are wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about being a dad real quick before we get into your barber career and things like that. We're living in 2026. Kids are just a lot more exposed to different things than 20 years ago when you were 9. You know what I mean? And so I wonder, for you, being a dad, what is your perspective on fatherhood today?
Man, my fatherhood is just, if I could not expose them to the things I was exposed to, I think I'm at 100%, I'm being a dad. But I'm truly I am a truly dad. I'm not a Facebook dad. I raise my kids. Yeah, I take them a bath, change them, clean them. I do my girl's hair. I'm a full-time dad.
Yeah, sure.
Because the wife, she's working 12, so I got to have the kids the other half of the day. So.
Okay, wife.
But I've been like that since we had our first one.
Yeah, definitely.
I had a call from my grandma. She was like, hey, it's time to be a man. You either gonna go to work or you gonna do something. I had a lot of people, straight out of high school, we having our first kid, and my mom used to have a talk with me, and I had my brothers and them have talks with me, you about to have a kid, you gotta do something with yourself, you're not a kid no more. And I just got to work.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. How do you feel it changed you as a person? Because it sounds like to me before the pregnancy or before having your first
Yeah.
child, you were kind of just like loosey goosey and
Yeah.
out there and doing your own thing.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you think you're still young, you
Yeah.
just in the streets and doing this and that. But it changed for the better because I grew up without a dad,
Oh, got you.
I grew
Okay.
up without a dad. And I was like,
Mm.
man, I'd be damned. I don't know how, people, mental health is a strong thing.
Yeah,
Some
for
people
sure.
ain't got it like other people got it. Like,
Sure.
so I'm like, I ain't no telling how my kid's gonna take it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta be there for them and support them.
Were you scared to step into the role of fatherhood, especially considering that your biological father was not in the picture? So did you feel unprepared in a sense?
Yeah, kind of,
Yeah.
sort of, and then at the same time, I'm like, I want, like, if you want what your dad want,
Mhm.
what would you want your dad to do? So I'm like, I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be
Mm.
what I wanted my dad to be there,
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
so now, like, man, all my kids, I take them to practice. I'm at all his practices, all his games. Like, I'm
Aw.
cutting stuff short
Yeah.
for my kids. I'm going to all their little field trips. Like, I'm doing stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you're just okay.
I'm trying to break, chains.
I'd like to hear that you're involved because and I saw a post that you made that said, I don't understand how people can like miss out on things like this, right?
Yeah.
And we're not even gonna hold some of the neglectful dads because there's moms out there that are doing
do the
it too,
same thing.
that
Yeah,
do the
yeah,
same
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And so I wonder, in your perspective as a father, how do you feel about those people that do miss out on the majority of their kids' lives and growing up and stuff like that,
Man.
that just choose not to be a part of it?
Man, it's just sad because time goes by way faster than you think.
Mm-hmm.
That before you know, you're gonna be laying in the deathbed and nobody around you.
Yeah, definitely.
And my wife works in healthcare, so she
Yeah.
tells me stories about that. Like,
That's so
man,
sad.
this guy, he's crying because he ain't been a part of his kid's life and he's dying by himself.
Yeah.
So people don't look at that right now. They out here
yeah.
having fun and doing this and that, not trying to be with their
Sure.
family.
And I'm not a parent, Daniel, right? But I can't imagine having a child that I know exists in the world and then not being a part of their life. Like I can't imagine doing that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And just choosing not to be a part of them because I'm so selfish. Like I never understood that about a person.
Me either.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, well, good for you. I'm glad to hear you sound like a stand-up dad. You seem very involved with the kids. And kudos to you. And I hope that, these dumbass dudes. Okay. Barber beginnings. You're a barber.
Okay.
At Fade Masters. Congratulations on how many years of being a barber? It's been
2.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say quite a few.
Yeah,
So give
2.5,
yourself a 3.
Years,
When you round it off, okay. And so I wonder, what inspired you to kind of dive into that realm of employment,
man,
for being a barber?
When I was young, I just when I go to the barbershop, I was always that type of kid that like, what's that? What's that? So when I just go get my hair cut at a couple kids. I mean, when I was a kid at a couple shops, I used to be like, what's that? What's that?
Yeah.
And I remember when I went to the youngest memory I could have is when I went and visit. I don't know if y'all know Scooter, but Scooter used to cut my hair at Heads Up right there.
Do I know Scooter? Okay.
Yeah, he's cut off Hearing. He's
I
cut
feel
me
like
and my
I do.
brother hair.
Yeah.
We're probably like the only Mexican kids in there.
Yeah.
Probably, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
Every time, because I remember he used to have like a little setup, and me and my brothers played Nintendo 64. And
Okay.
while he cuts our hair.
Sure.
And I used to always ask him the type of question. I was always astounded by it. And then
Right.
Another barbershop I could remember going to was with Matt Harvey's Look At Me Now.
Oh yeah.
And Locke, that's when Locke used to cut our hair.
Okay.
And I used to ask him questions too. And then when I got to middle school, one of my friends I met, his name's Angel. His dad was cutting our hair too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's ask all types of questions, I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I might be able to do this, Then my freshman year, I had got one of my homeboys that, let me try it out here.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
Wait, did you mess it up?
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah. So I like, man, this not for me.
But everybody messes up their first cut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then-
everybody gets that right.
Then I tried again. Years went by. My cousins like, hey, I'm gonna go to barber school and this and that. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try too. I'm gonna try with
Sure.
you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I tried again, and man, we had a whole freaking 8-hour shift on 2 heads.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, my homeboy Sito, he was helping me out because he knew how to cut at time.
Yeah.
I think I was like 18, 19.
Mm-hmm.
And we had my other homeboys, Drew and Sammy, and I was cutting their hair, man. It took forever.
And this was at the barber school?
No, this is before barber school.
Like at their house?
Yeah, at the house. Yeah,
at the
this is at
house, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
those
sitting
house
in the
kids.
chair. They just be moving like, man, my ass hurt. How long I took?
Bro, I know. So that's good. But don't you love looking back at those beginnings and just seeing where you are now as a barber? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for it. I'm thankful for it.
That's so fantastic. And two, it takes a commitment, especially to go to like a new barber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and you
don't know how, you
don't
got
know
your
how it's
own
gonna
look.
go.
You got your own look.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I understand. They always tell me that too. Like, man, I just like how my barber, like, man, I cut how I cut, man. I can't cut like your barber now, you know?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, I follow, okay, so my barber is Sid at Elite Barbershop. Oh, he's your cousin?
He's our cousin.
You guys are all cousins. What the fuck?
South Waco.
Yes, I know. Y'all South Waco's. Well, you know, I love that South Waco fucks me too. I should be somebody's cousin, but I can't be Daniel's cousin because we're going to sleep together. But no. I followed Sid from barber school, but I think he was like, I think he was cutting. He wasn't my barber at the time.
Okay.
Because there was this other guy, Zay, who I'm friends with, and he was cutting at that school. I think it was Madison Barber School.
Madison, or was it the one on
the one by Happy Walk?
that's
not
Interstate.
Interstate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that was crazy shit in there. Every time I went in there, everybody was like yelling at the kids. And people were complaining about their haircuts.
Oh man, that's barber school for you.
It is, right? And there was this one woman in there, and she was fucking wild. I can't remember her name. They talked about her all the time. But anyway, every time I went in there, it was like a fucking circus.
Yeah.
Barber school. And I wonder, what is some of your favorite memories of barber school? Thinking about those times.
Man. It's
excuse me.
Man, I had fun at my barber school. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like I was back in school again, but this time I'm a grown ass man, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but they didn't see me as grown. Like, I went to school, like, you know, it's all ages. Yeah. At the time, like, I ain't never been like the oldest in the class, like the class.
Oh, okay.
So at that time, I was probably like second oldest out of the whole school. I'm like, well, this is kind of weird, you know. I like 25 or. I think 20. Yeah, I like 25. Yeah. You know, I have a whole family at home, and they just could get out of high school and stuff.
Okay.
Man, but we had some good times. But man, I remember, you know, you coming in barber school, you're gonna get messed up.
Sure,
you're gonna get messed up.
100%,
100%. Like,
and that's to be expected.
Yeah.
You guys are learning.
Yeah, we're learning. Yeah. You know, people are learning. But I can give you an example from me. You know, my first mess up. So I did a real good, nice haircut. You know, this lady, she wanted a design.
Okay.
And I was like, you know, I'm a upfront guy. Like, I'm gonna let you know if I can't do it. I'm like, yeah. Like, I like, you know, I'm all right on designs, but I don't want to do it. She's like, no, just give me like 2 little lines. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. You know?
Okay. You know the lesbians.
Yeah.
They're aggressive. No, I'll say it. I'm gay. No shit on the lesbians. I'm just saying. Come on, man. Funny. Just do it, bro. Like, you know.
So she was like, just do it. You know, you got it. I'm like, okay. So I did it. But when I did it, I like dragged a little bit. Oh.
Did she punch you in the face?
No.
Okay.
So I'm like, damn, I messed up. I don't know if you know Sam. He works at Sid's shop.
Yo, Sam Ceballos.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Before you continue your story, my joke was because he cuts my hair sometimes too. Every time he cuts my hair, somebody slides in my DMs. I don't know what it is. Anyway, shout out to Sam. Yeah, he's good people. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was right there beside me. I looked. I said. I gave her that little look, you know. You give her your little look. He like,
just fucking up, bitch.
Like, what I do now, you know? I said, fuck it, she want 2 lines. I'm gonna give her the other one.
Wait, was she mad?
No, she was mad, but she was like kind of upset. But the haircut was good, man. But
hold on, but that's not fair though because you told her.
Yeah,
listen,
I could. Yeah, so
I'm not guaranteeing you. Yeah.
So I gave her like some freaking sausage finger lines on the side of her
head.
Oh my
god.
Hey, that was my first mess up, but you know, you live and you learn.
Wait, have you cut her hair ever since?
No, I think I was a little bit after I got out of barber school.
Okay.
I mean, like I had to cut like a week or 2, so I haven't seen her since. So.
Okay.
I'm sorry if you see it.
Yeah, sis, go give Daniel another chance. All right, it'll be all right. Daniel, listen, I want to get more into your career. This is so much fun. I want to learn more about some client horror stories. You know, you guys as barbers doubles as therapists sometimes, right? Because you gotta listen to everybody's problems, and you know, so much more, and how you build your clientele and everything. But we're gonna take a quick break. All right, guys. When we get back, we're gonna have more of my very special guest, Daniel Galindo with Fade Masters Barbershop, is here on the Public Affairs. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to this exciting episode of The Public Affair. My very special guest, Daniel Galindo, is in the building. He is a world-renowned barber. Hello. Now, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, I'm going to give a huge shout out to Banda's Hauling Service with Julian and Banda. That's right. They run dump trailers. You fill it up. They haul it away. They also do junk removals and tree brush removals, and they haul cars in and out of town. And they also offer roll-off dumpster services as well. Banda's Hauling Service is definitely a business that you want to keep in your back pocket whenever things are just kind of like you're in a sticky situation, you need a tow real quick, you have a lot of junk in the yard, you need to get rid of it. You can always count on Banda's Hauling Service. He's punctual, he's persistent, and he is the best. Banda's Hauling Service, thank you so much for all you do for me and the public. I want to give a huge shout out to one of my new sponsors, Karina Rosales with Nina's Boutique Company. Listen, you guys, she's a locally owned customer merch business, including custom t-shirts, tote bags, mugs, hoodies, and so much more. You guys, she offers seasonal designs and constantly releasing new merch on their website, ninasboutiqueco.com. And she conveniently offers shipping as well. Make sure you guys follow her social media pages at Nina's Boutique Company and catch her at local pop-up markets as well. Karina Rosales, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to my boy Sid Rodriguez, who I just learned is Daniel's cousin, at Elite Barbershop, 135 North Hewitt Drive, Suite 121. You can call the number on the screen to book or just download the Squire app. And listen, walk-ins are welcome as well. He also has Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, David Rodriguez, Isaac Chavez, Isai Reyes, Sam Ceballos, and Kayla Chapa, making you look as snackish as I have for more than 200 and something episodes of The Public Affair, going on 300 episodes of The Public Affair, and Sid has been making sure I've been crispy every single show. He's definitely the best, and he absolutely has a team of elite barbers over there, and you can trust any of them to make sure that you look great. Elite Barbershop, thank you so much for all you do for me and The Public Affair. And of course, I want to give a huge shout out to Soko Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez, Ariana Gutierrez, 5100 Franklin Avenue. They offer team, small group, and individual skills training and elite skills training as well to make your kids fantastic athletes and, you know, with great sportsmanship in and out of the field as well. And they also have fantastic daycare services as well. Make sure you follow their social media page because they also offer what is it fucking called? Oh, I gotta do that one again. Open play. I had it written down. I'm sorry.
Break.
I had a brain fart. I had a brain fart. My bad. That's never happened. Of course, the Soko Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez, located at 5100 Franklin Avenue at Soko Soccer Academy. They offer team, small group, and individual skills training and elite skills training to make your kids fantastic athletes, both in and off the field, with amazing sportsmanship. Make sure you guys are following their social media as well because they offer open play occasionally during the week. So you guys can go out there, take your team. And they also have various leagues as well. You build your own team. You go out there, you do your thing, you fight, whatever. But Soko Soccer Academy, no, honestly, they offer a fantastic facility and a space for everybody to just kind of do their thing, stay out of trouble, and especially for the kids. I can't think of another establishment that I would want my kids to be involved in other than Soko Soccer Academy. So make sure you guys call the number on the screen for more details. Dominic, Ariana, thank you guys so much for all you do for me and The Public Affair. I truly appreciate it. All right, guys, we're back with my very special guest, Daniel Galindo, is on the show. Now, Daniel made me this drink. And I told Daniel I'm not drinking right now, but he still insisted on making me the Buchanan's and the pineapple, Daniel.
That's just how I am.
I know, I love it. It smells delicious, though. It smells DM-ish. Okay, but you know, okay, I'm not going to hold you, though. I'm in training for a CrossFit comp. And so my commitment is not to drink until after the CrossFit comp. I did the same thing last year at this time, too.
That's good.
Yeah, I know, so my bad. But don't worry. After the CrossFit comp, I'm going to pull up to your house with Daniel. And then we're going to have, just have a big, giant party. It's going to be fantastic, okay? I promise. Listen, okay, we were talking about the barbering. You know, I love the barber school stories. And, you know, you sound like just a great person to be around, and shit just happens and it's fun, right? And you look fun, you look non-confrontational. One of the things I wanted to ask you, and something that kind of struck me, was you still work a regular job.
Yeah.
On top of being a barber.
Yeah, I had started working a regular job on top of it.
And so, well, a lot of people do that, right? Mm-hmm. Especially like in their beginning. Like, I still work a regular job too, and I've been doing the public affair for 6 years, so I'm not going to hold you. You know what I mean? And so, but I wonder, when do you think is a good transition out of the regular 9 to 5 into full-time barbering?
I would say, like, if you got a significant other, that could hold a little part, you know, a little more than you know that you have been holding up. That would be a good transition. But for me, like, everybody's different. You know, they might have more time on their plate. You know, they might have more babysitters, or they don't have kids, or this and that. Like me, my time is different. Like, you know, I got to cut in the morning, then 3:30, I got to go get the kids. You know, that's when everybody wants haircuts, but I got the kids. So,
sure.
Yeah, so that's why I had to be like, man, I got to get some steady income, and then I can get you on the days I can. You know, I can still barber on the days I can. So But at the same time, it just all however the shoe fits on you,
Yeah, bro.
for you.
So I wonder for you. So are you cutting in the morning and then working overnight?
No,
Or
no, I'm cutting it. I'm working in the morning and I'm cutting on the
towards?
towards like midday.
Oh,
So
okay,
yeah,
got you. Like towards the evening.
yeah,
Okay.
evening.
Well, that's not bad either, though. You know what I mean?
But I'm
That's
cutting on the days I can, because the wife
sure.
she works 7 to 7, so
Gosh.
that's 3 days out the week I can't cut.
Yeah, sure,
So
sure. No, and a lot of barber. I don't think people realize a lot of barbers have to make that sacrifice
oh
in the
yeah, that
beginning.
time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta put that
Yeah.
time in.
There
You
was
gotta-
even I can recall some of the barbers at Elite Barbershop when they first started cutting there, were working regular jobs still. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so it's about building your clientele.
Clientele,
And
yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
do you find it hard sometimes building clientele and having to juggle all these things?
Yeah, cause like
Mhm.
me, I'm the type like I don't want to go full fledged and like push myself, and I don't got the time to cut. Cause
Yeah.
I hate telling somebody no. Like I hate it. Like,
Sure, sure.
somebody gonna want a haircut, and there's gonna be a time like I got the kid or I can't even go. Why would I
Exactly.
push myself and I have like 10 people stacked up and
Yeah.
I can't even cut them. So I'm be like, oh, he just be bullshit. He just waste, wasting
Yeah,
my time.
exactly.
So that's why my situation a little different, but it can be hard though. Because a haircut, people, it's like like a man's first impression, like, man, your haircut trash, like man, that's the worst nightmare gonna get a bad haircut, but so some people are like some man gets hey, what's the word for it? Like
Like self-conscious?
yeah,
maybe?
like
Okay.
that's like their insecurity.
Insecure. Okay,
Yeah,
got
like
you.
that,
Yeah.
their hair is their insecurity. Like man, like I
I'm
don't know,
not
I
gonna
don't want
hold
you
it.
to do
It is,
this.
yeah.
I don't want my beard. Like that's one of the man's biggest insecurities. Like me, I don't care. Like
Yeah.
like that shit gonna grow back anyway.
Sure. But
But
I like that I keep my options open. Some people
Yeah.
are really
loyal.
loyal to
Yeah,
their
yeah,
barber.
yeah,
But see,
yeah.
the good thing about my barber is he owns the barbershop, so I'm just loyal to
So
his barbershop.
barbers,
Yeah,
you know, the barbershop,
So
yeah.
Sam cuts my hair periodically
Yeah,
too, though.
okay, yeah.
Probably at
I'm
least
always
a few
saying,
times, like a couple times, maybe every few months. Yeah.
yeah. He
Yeah.
actually come out here. He saved me the other day.
Oh, did
Sam
he
come out
really?
here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a good little talk with him when I went in there.
I know.
It was a fun talk.
Okay. Speaking of good talks, right? Okay. So Sid told me I'm not allowed to drink on the barber chair anymore because he used to have free beer. I would get super drunk,
Yeah.
like when I was waiting, and then I would just start sweating and
Yeah.
talking about people, excuse me, that owe me money
Yeah.
and that whatever. And he was like, "Bro, no more drinking for
Wait,
you."
what's that word? Redneck. You start rednecking up there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, I'm already loose-lipped as it is, and people think it's funny when I'm talking shit, but half the time I'd be dead ass. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
it makes it worse.
Yeah.
And so, but anyway, no, yeah, I would get super drunk and just kind of just spewing things out. And I remember at the end of my radio career, I was crying on the chair because I was like, I can't believe I worked so hard for this, and they're just letting me go. He's like, I know you're not fucking crying. I wonder for you, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people when they get their haircut, it's almost like an opportunity for them to kind of you're talking about your day. You guys have an hour with each
Yeah.
other, and so
Women.
Wh-
This is your man's getaway. They get the chill. It's their chill time.
Yeah.
Like, leave alone. Let them go get their hair cut. They get their hair cut. Let them relax. And they gonna come right on. Like, but man.
wait, but are a lot of women calling your clients while they're getting their haircut?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Like,
I'm so happy.
Do
I don't
this,
have
go
that
do that, go do this. I'm like, man, like you got enough power on your plate. Let them get a
Sure,
haircut.
sure.
Relax.
It's their
talk.
zen time.
Yep.
But do you have to learn how to be like keep your mouth shut because surely you're fed a lot of information.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have you repeat nothing.
No, I was born with it. Like,
Oh, okay.
like if this wasn't on a podcast, like this ain't nobody would know what happened here. Like
Yeah.
this was recorded, like I won't say nothing.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
just like that. That's how I was.
Well, I need
raised.
you to promote the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I need you to post it. Okay, bitch.
But like that's just how I am since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Just my mom goes down to my mom or my grandma, and like grown folks' business, stay out of it. So
Exactly,
like,
exactly.
So like,
Okay.
this is my business. Don't worry about it. So
I got you.
I'm like, okay.
I always told Sid that if this ends, I'm gonna go be a barber.
Oh shit.
I would love to, right? Like,
I mean, you could do both.
I'm not gonna do that right now.
Really?
No.
You could be on here trying to practice your
No,
cuts.
I could, right? No,
Yeah.
I think I always thought it was such a great field to be in. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And especially when you get, but like people are gonna tell me their business, and I'm just,
You
I
gotta
can't.
come-
No, I don't.
Welcome
I'm
to
not
the-
gonna tell their business. But I just don't know that I can handle that
Yeah,
much
that's
information.
yeah,
Information
yeah.
overload. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I used to think that Sid was looking over my shoulder at my phone. I was like, you can't just go through my pictures.
Yeah.
But no, I wonder. Was there ever? Has there ever been a client that you had that you were cutting their hair and then maybe there was just like too much information? You're like, okay, bro, look, like we can't be doing this. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Like shit that
uh,
maybe you shouldn't be involved in.
nah, not really.
Oh,
Cause
okay, I'm
yeah,
scared. I'm
nah.
always scared. Yeah.
Nah, I haven't had nothing like that. Like,
Uh-huh.
nah, they'll come talk to me, chill day. And I
Right,
always
right.
ask them my four little, I got the
Oh,
four
you have
little
like 4
questions,
set
questions
questions.
like I'm gonna
Okay.
ask. But they don't want to talk, I'm gonna leave them alone. Like I be like, how was your day?
Isn't that
What you
awkward
doing?
though?
Yeah.
I feel like I have to talk.
Yeah. But then
Yeah.
at the same time, like when you're a barber, you're like, it's better if they don't talk because
Oh, is that right?
you could just work. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay, Sid, I'll shut up. Okay.
Nah, but like at the same time, it's a perk. But like at the same time, like if they quiet, hey, it helps you more. As
Okay,
a barber,
concentrate. I got you.
yeah, you
Okay.
concentrate. You get the job done
Yeah.
quicker. Me, my problem, I be talking too, and
Okay, sure.
takes my time.
And then you'd be in there 2 hours.
An
And
hour
it's
and a
like,
half.
oh yeah, no. I don't miss those times.
Nah, I don't do that hour. I probably do like 45 minutes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Sid be having me out 45 minutes. I like
45
it.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, one of the things that I've asked every barber that's been on the show, and now that we think about it, you are the first barber I've had on the show in a really long time.
Really?
I feel like in the beginning it was like the barber
Barber.
show. Yeah, like it was okay. But one of the things that I love asking you guys about, like, getting a haircut now versus 10, 20 years ago is just as
crazy.
expensive.
It's
And
expensive.
we pay for the price of beauty.
Mhm.
And a lot of people I hear complain about the prices that barbers have set.
Yeah.
General haircuts these days are up to $40.
Yeah.
Some of them are 50, you know what I mean? And I wonder for you, what is your perspective on the barbers' prices these days and kind of like your
Yeah.
counter to people's complaints?
Like me, I try to be reasonable as I can.
Mhm.
Like I was very minimal for a long time, but now like that I'm working job, and then now you're taking away my time from my family. At
Okay.
first I was barbering, then I could go home and do my family. Now it's
Yeah.
like if I go anytime, you taking time away from my family.
Yes,
That's it.
exactly.
That's all I got to pay. You got to pay.
Yeah.
Pay that price. But I still keep him. I'm thinking I'm still at 30. But
Okay.
some people they charge 40, 50. But
Mhm.
in reality, barbers don't got insurance. So,
That's right.
they gotta double up on a couple stuff. That's how,
Mhm.
some barbers don't got insurance, we don't got 401k, stuff
Right.
like that, but
Mm.
some do, when they get later down the line. But you gotta look at it like this all the money they have right
Yeah,
here. So they gotta
exactly.
make it while they can. And it's their craft, you're
Sure.
paying for the skill, you like the way they cut, and show them some love. So that's why some barbers, charge that much.
Do you feel like people are underestimating that? Like maybe they don't realize that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think until the person goes and picks up a pair of clippers,
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh no, this shit is hard.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah. But I think a lot of people look over that. But man, $100? Nah, that's insane. You insane.
That's the New York prices.
Shit. But if I my line, like I wouldn't charge what I wouldn't pay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
okay.
I wouldn't pay like
I-
$60, $70.
I do think 40, $50 is fair though.
Yeah.
I do. And especially in the economy that we're
Yeah,
living in now.
yeah.
Yeah. And then like you make a really good point. Like it's not like your Fade Masters is not giving you a paycheck. You know what I mean? Like you have to pay booth rent. And then you have to pay health insurance.
All your
Yeah.
supplies and everything, like even the clippers, you gotta pay
Oh
your own
yeah.
clip,
Them hoes are expensive, huh?
Yeah, $300.
Bitch, okay. That's
My
great.
scissors are like $700. The
Your
shears,
scissors
yeah.
are $700.
Mhm.
Them hoes better cut through anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they cut through me sometimes.
Okay,
I'm like,
yeah, okay. I better be able to escape from this fucking building with
Yeah.
them scissors. Like we're getting
Yeah.
kidnapped or something.
Yeah.
Wait, get the shears.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, but so do you incorporate tipping in your prices?
Not really.
Okay.
It's just like a just a gesture. I'm not the type of like, man, oh, he don't tip. Like, nah, you pay for my service and go about your day.
Yeah. Do you think it's necessary to tip your barber?
For worker,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but like at the same time, like I don't think it's really necessary.
Like, you're just kinda like,
God is
eh.
like, eh.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
but it's gonna be like like just a respect thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna tip him, just out of respect.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
yeah. Of
I
course,
got you.
But I don't really think so. Me, nah.
Okay. Fair enough,
Yeah.
bro. Hey, I wonder too, one of the things that a barber has to take into consideration, especially when building their clientele, in my
Mhm.
perspective, if I'm wrong, correct me, is the environment that they're cutting in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a big one. Like
I wonder what made Fade Masters the spot for you.
it felt like a barbershop.
Okay.
It felt like a barbershop. I started off at Butler's. Don't know, Corey's a great guy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Shout out
shop.
to
Yeah,
Butler's.
yeah.
Mhm.
Shout out to Butler's. They're good people. But like, I just like, you know, I like going to I became a barber to do my own look, you know, going
Sure.
chill, leave, you know, but like Corey, it's nothing against it. It's just in what I see when I wanted to be a barber, you
Sure,
know,
got
yeah.
you.
So that's
Oh no,
fine.
but they
Yeah.
they have like not uniform dress code or nothing, right? But
Yeah.
his I think
It's more of an uptight, you
it's
know,
more yeah. Like
yeah,
he
yeah.
makes them wear like dress
Yeah, appealing, like,
appeal.
yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean.
yeah.
No, we're not throwing no shade. No, because I love
Like
Corey.
it's
I've
not,
met him before. He's super
yeah.
nice.
He's a cool guy.
And I see like what he's going for in his
Yeah.
shop. But then when I compare that to the likes of like Fade Masters or even Elite
Yeah,
Barbershop for that matter,
yeah.
they're just a little bit more casual.
Yeah, they see
Yeah.
me. I just trying to go on,
So
cut
you're
hair,
not
go
trying to
home.
wear, loafers
Yeah.
and
Nah, yeah.
a tuxedo.
Yeah, nah, I just want to go do my thing.
Yeah,
go
sure.
home, you know, like, you know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But too, and then so that would go to say that somebody like butlers, they
Mhm.
probably have a little bit more of a higher end clientele.
Mhm.
Maybe, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I've only the last time I went there was Luke Wu. Do you know who that is? Yeah, Luke Wu. He was on this podcast and he was selling me a product to do my hair. It was a pomade.
Okay.
And so I said, I'm gonna go over there. And this was this was like 6 years ago.
Okay.
And I liked the barber shop. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is cutesy wootsy. But
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
that I could
nice.
dress like this to cut
Yeah.
hair. You know what I
it's
mean?
nice,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's a nice barbershop.
And
but
I've
like,
had barbers from there on this show too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super nice.
Yeah, it's a nice barbershop, man. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. I just want to be like in a barber
I
shop.
get
You know,
what you're saying. No,
yeah.
because then there's other barbershops too, and I'm only going to compare it to like where I'm from in Long Island.
Okay.
There's a barbershop in the city called Mastic. Bro, they are loud. They vape in there. You can't hear nobody talk. The music is just blaring loud bass. They're smoking their vapes and shit, and they're Dominican.
Yeah.
So
So they're
crazy. Yeah. And bro, they cut your hair in 30 minutes, and I don't know, that seems like it's a little bit
too
more
much anxious,
too much. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Then at the same time, you gotta look at the single parents or the single moms. They don't want to go in a shop like that.
Mhm.
They're already a girl going into an all male situation.
Exactly.
Majority males. So they already feel uncomfortable. So
Exactly.
that's how you lose a lot of your clientele too.
Okay.
And then if they see, people out there just smoking and drinking, they just gonna drive on by.
Yeah, sure. Well, then it's just
Yeah.
not for them.
Yeah,
You know what I
not for
mean?
them,
So
yeah.
then it kind of like hinders your ability to
Mhm.
build clientele. Yeah.
Now the thing I like about Carlos too is
Mhm.
it's like it's just like a all around.
Sure.
He does the music, different music.
Okay.
He don't keep it the same. He just it's for it's welcoming.
I got
It's
you.
welcoming.
I got you.
like it. Like he's
More
not-
diverse.
Yeah,
maybe.
diversity.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just ain't nobody just doing crazy stuff. He'll chop it short too. Like, hey, you can't be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. I don't know. Okay, so if I'm a barber, I'm definitely gonna work at Elite Barbershop with Sid, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could work at Fade
He
Master.
wanted me to go over there too.
Oh, did he really?
He wanted me to Sam. Yeah, when Sam went over there, I went over there to talk to him. He wanted me to go too.
Okay.
But he always told me, like, man, no matter what, if you want to come.
Yeah, sure.
I always got to cheer for you. Yeah.
But too, but I do think about things like that too, because like even when I think about somebody like Elite Barbershop located in Hewitt, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I mean, I'm probably like the loudest person in there, right? But surely, it's when you think about it, and then the clientele that I see going in there, it's a little bit more reserved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not opposed to like I've never really been to the other barbershops, so I don't want to just assume, right? But I'm sure they're just like they're a little bit more boisterous. Do you know what I mean? Which is not no big deal. Like I wouldn't fucking care, but like, but for the client purposes and how you have to, the kind of clientele you want to build for that matter. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Fade Masters is doing good for you right now.
Oh yeah, it's doing good. Yeah.
Big shout out to them.
Yeah.
Carlos has come a long way too. I remember when he opened that barbershop. I'm like, damn, bitch.
Yeah, I remember because when we went over there and talked to him, he was still at the little one, the little smaller one on the side, and then he was gonna open up the bigger one. He like, y'all want to y'all want to wait till we open here? And then we're like, he's like, but I can make room. He like, and they were like, it was like, if you want to make room, then all right. He actually went there and made room for us. So I was like, man, Carlos is
that's so good.
Carlos is a real stand-up guy, man.
Did I tell you that Carlos made me wait to be on this show too?
Damn, for real.
Carlos had me wait a year.
Why y'all doing Andrew like that?
I know, right? Because my boy Kutis, I don't know if they're cousins or what. I forget, but he told me about it at first, and then he said not now. And then my good friend Joe Luna, I think they're best friends.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, tell Carlos to come on my show. He was training me at the time, and then I told Carlos, oh, please, and then he did, and it was so fantastic, and I'm very proud of him too. We don't keep in touch often, but big shout out to him. So do you think too, like even when you build your clientele, and let's say for some reason you move out of Fade Masters, you know what I mean? Do you think that it would be hard to bring the clientele with you?
Yeah, because I mean that's another reason too. when I was talking to Sid and I was telling people, like a lot of my clientele, like they didn't want to drive the Hewitt.
To
You know,
Hewitt,
Hewitt
right.
is Hewitt is kind of, you know, there's the Hewitt cops. You know, and all, you
Listen,
know,
I live in Hewitt.
Yeah,
Okay.
I live in Hewitt too. I'm like, man,
I do be getting pulled over sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah,
But it's like, you know, you just
Yeah.
show what they need or what they eat. They food, go about your day. But
Right.
yeah, they like, man, I don't want to make that drive all the way out there.
understand,
And this
yeah.
and that. So that was another thing. So, but you know, it's a stepping stone. If you want to start all over, you
Sure,
can.
sure.
It's opportunities.
I get that too, on the client perspective. And I told
Mhm.
Sid this, and I told Joe Cuts this as well.
Yeah.
I remember when I lived in North Waco for a stint in my life that I don't like talking about. and,
Ew. No, I'm like, you should live in South
no,
Waco.
it was shitty circumstances is what it was. I know I've always wanted to live in South Waco. I'm gonna buy a house there one day. But I was either going to go to Next Gen, but Sid was also working at a different barbershop. He didn't have Elite at the time, and it was still in Hewitt. And I was like, well, God, I'm gonna. It's a toss up between the both of them because I think they're both fantastic,
Mhm,
right? And I ultimately ended up picking Sid
Yeah.
because I was moving to Hewitt. I was moving
yeah.
back to Hewitt. Now we have like a really great relationship, and he's actually a really good friend of mine and a longtime sponsor of the podcast.
Yeah,
So I'm really
heck
grateful.
yeah.
Yes. So okay. So listen. I hate we're running out of time, Daniel. You've been such a pleasure to talk to. I know this fucking sucks. But listen, let me just one more question for you, bro. And then I'll let you do shout outs. The longevity in being a barber, right? Sometimes it's tough.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes it's tough building that clientele, and sometimes the money's not consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you see longevity in yourself in this business?
Yeah, I do. Because I do because just go back to I'm a people's person, and
Yeah,
you know, it's a barber takes a hustler mentality. Like you know, you got to do it. If you got to want it. You know,
Sure.
you could get complacent sometimes, but as long as you got that little hustle in you, you're gonna get it done. You know.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's what I feel like it's gonna be. I'm gonna be there for the long haul.
Do you see yourself quitting the other job anytime soon, or do you think you just kind of hold on to it?
Yeah, I see it coming.
Yeah.
I see it coming.
I hope that for you.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah. Now, do you ever want to make your own barbershop? Or are you just gonna... We're good with Carlos.
I had that question, but I don't know, like seeing like the startup, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I don't know. We'll see.
Never say never.
Never say never.
I got you.
Yeah.
Daniel, you've been a pleasure to talk to. You're so great.
Yes,
What I
sir.
really like about you too is that you're ready to turn up in any given moment.
Yeah,
But you're super calm and collected. Okay, not as opposed to your cousin Daniel. Listen, first of all, how can we book with you if anybody's looking for a barbershop closer to your area?
Go to you could either book through my Instagram. I got a booking button. You could just click and it'll go straight to my site, or you could go to fademasters.com and you could scroll and see. When you see my picture, it'll have my link on there too.
Oh, bet. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. And did you want to give any shout outs or anything before we go? Anything you want to leave us with? Anything I may have not talked about?
Shout out to Fade Masters, man. Shout out to Carlos. You know, shout out to everybody there. You know, putting on for Fade Masters.
Shout out to
Rudy Ray. Shout out to Rudy Ray. Rudy Ray, come on, Rudy Ray.
I know. Tell me what's bad.
Come on, RudyRay.
I want to tell you what he said to me on the phone so bad. I don't want to repeat it because I don't want to get mad at me. But it was funny.
And shout out to you, Andrew. Thank you for this opportunity, man. It was pretty cool, man. Fun experience.
I'm grateful that you came on, bro.
Yeah,
honestly,
no
I appreciate you coming on. And I had such a good time with you, and I wish you nothing but the best in your career, and hope that you are able to achieve longevity as a barber.
Okay.
And big shout out to Fade Masters as well, because Carlos is really great, and I do want to use this opportunity to congratulate him in building that barbershop. And you guys definitely have a good team from what it looks like.
Yes, sir. It's amazing.
I'll drop by sometime, say hi. I will. Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right,
when Rudy comes on.
When Rudy comes
I'll buy you guys crumble cookies.
We need it. Come on, Rudy.
He's coming on.
Okay, that's good.
You know what? The conversation that we're gonna have, I think it's gonna be lit.
All right. And one last thing, who you think gonna win today?
Wait, who's playing?
Never mind.
Wait, no, who's playing? I don't know.
All right, Seattle or the Patriots?
Seattle is
Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots.
Okay, so New England. I mean, I'm from New York.
Yeah, so you're gonna go with
maybe I just want to see the halftime show.
I
want to see what the hype is about.
What's that meme that said, who's playing at Bad Bunny's
at Bad Bunny's concert? Yeah, that's all I want to see. But I'm not gonna hold you to. I do. I'm gonna watch it after, but I do kind of want to see what the other concerts bring too. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to see like if it's.
So what is it? I don't even know what the. Like, are they having it like on a different channel or what? Like, I don't even know how that's gonna go. Well,
definitely not on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? I don't. Like I said, I don't want to make it political, but Turning Point USA, y'all need to stop.
Yeah.
Just relax.
Yes,
Just y'all doing the most.
Yeah.
Just
Spanish people are having a hard time right now. Y'all just made it worse.
Okay, I feel un-American.
Yeah.
I know, no shade on the other artists that are doing the other show.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I don't know the message that we're trying to convey.
Yeah.
The only thing that I see is we're being low key racist.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. But if that's not the
Yeah.
case, I just want somebody to prove me wrong.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I'm an open person.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Bad Bunny's halftime. No, because hold on, wait a second. I'm not gonna hold you. Nobody's halftime show is ever gonna compare to Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. And maybe it's because I'm a fag and that's why I'm saying that. But nobody's halftime show is gonna compare to Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. That shit, I was lit. Nobody.
I ain't gonna lie, the Weekends was pretty.
Nah, hell
lit.
no.
The Weeknd, I like the Weeknd.
I didn't like, and then all my friends like the Kendrick Lamar one.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, I'll leave it with this. 'Cause I get we're living like in a politically sensitive climate right now.
Yeah.
But when I personally look at art,
Yeah.
and I look at music artists, I want to see a show.
Yeah.
And I don't need messages.
matters.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I get why you're doing it, but like for me, like when I see a concert, I want to see lights, camera, fucking,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? I don't
See a show.
I want to see a show. I don't want to see a statement being made. Like that but that's just me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Bad Bunny will do that.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see.
Yeah, like I'm not a political person either. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about it.
Okay.
It's like you want to be Republican or Dominican, like what disease you want? Because both sides are bad. You know?
Yeah, both of them. Well, and that's true too, because I even went through a little stint of like, okay, what side am I leaning on?
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I do like lean a little bit more conservative. Okay,
Yeah.
the only thing that I get involved in politics is like LGBT stuff, because that's what I relate to. That like I know because I'm actually gay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so I will talk about that all day. But when it comes to the other things, I have opinions, but I'm just like, I don't get too involved.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't think nothing really hit home yet. Like
Sure.
political matter towards me, But I could say like this year with the ICE stuff, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like all my family's from here,
Exactly.
Most of them, so ain't really like nothing really politically like changed me, So I like head back home, so I don't have no political.
Exactly. I just try to stay out of it.
standpoint. Yeah,
I do think that some of the things going on, like I think ICE is doing the most right now.
yeah,
Like,
that's some crazy.
yeah,
shit,
like
but-
y'all can stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I try not to get too involved in stuff like that. Yeah. But anyway, listen, Daniel. How did that happen? Part 2 coming soon.
Damn,
Where
that's
two
right.
non-political figures get into a political conversation about world events.
Yeah.
Daniel, thank you for coming on to the podcast, bro. And I just wish you nothing but the best. You guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. If you are looking for a barber close to the Waco area at Fade Masters Barbershop, you can hit up my boy Daniel Galindo, and he will definitely get you right. Really great guy to be around, really easy to talk to. He'll offer you a drink on the chair too. Do you guys drink over there? No, but does Carlos let that happen?
I mean, Carlos let it happen.
Okay,
but I'm like me.
You don't want to do all that.
I'll drink every now. I'll probably on a Friday or something.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
take a couple shots.
We're gonna party one day. When I'm done with this little comp, we'll party. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
I got you, bro.
My birthday's in May. I might throw a party, or I might do one.
No, even better.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
might
be
do
drinking by
one.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I might do one next year when I turn the Dirty 30s.
The Dirty 30.
Yeah.
Can you invite Daniel Sanchez?
Yeah, I'll invite him.
Okay.
I'll invite him.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of The Public Affair. Now, before we go, just going to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of the show, of course, to Jeffrey Monreal with Oil Box and Audio, who just redid my windshield tint, and it looks absolutely fantastic, so nobody can see what I'm doing in my car. He is also home for all your LED needs and auto accessories, installation of stereos, door speakers, and audio systems. He also specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and so much more. Definitely a jack of all trade and your one-stop shop to get everything done in one roof. If you hear the bass going through Fade Masters, that's me. If you hear like the Jennifer Lopez in the bass, you'll be like, oh shit, that's Andrew G. Okay. Listen, Jeffrey Monreal is fantastic at what he does. Make sure you guys hit him up with the number on the screen. You can follow him on his social media and book ASAP. Jeffrey, thank you so much for all you do for me in the show. Of course, the Anonymous Hummingbird Party backdrops and decor. Call for all party decor, including beautiful balloon pops, giving you extra for your party or event, with a number of wooden backdrops that are customized as well. She's definitely the person that you want to get involved with when you are decorating a party and you want to take that stress off your shoulders. Anonymous is absolutely fantastic at making sure that those tasks are taken care of. Hummingbird Party Backdrops and Decor, thank you so much for all you do for me and the public affair, and of course, the Julio Arriaga with JC Painting and Drywall LLC. Contact for all drywall and beautiful new paint for your property, both commercial and residential. His work is honest, true, and can guarantee 100% satisfaction. Truly living by his slogan, just imagine, and we can make it happen. He's definitely one of the best contractors that you can work with. Honest, true, and his team is fantastic. Call today, get scheduled. JC Painting and Drywall LLC. Muchas gracias por todo. To all of you guys, thank you guys again so much for tuning into this episode. Daniel, thank you so much for coming onto the show. You still got this whole other drink. I'll ask Mason if he wants it. Yeah.
I mean, I'll drink it.
Drink that shit, okay? Whatever happens, don't forget to always keep it between us. That's it.
All right.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.